Chargers for a spot in the divisional round. You guys, early fourth quarter is where we're going to pick it up. The Patriots at this point leading 9-3, and Drake Maye really did a lot in this second half, hitting Kayshon Boutte, picks up 16 on the play.
Ball placement matters. It's got to be on the left shoulder away from the in-driving corner, yards after the catch, and then they go 6 offensive linemen, ball fake. This throw, it has to be, and it is perfect over Derwin James's outstretched arms.
Absolutely gorgeous. You saw right there from that shot just how close Derwin James was. Patriots lead 16-3. Ensuing Chargers drive. Herbert feeling the pressure. He was beat up in this game.
Yeah, this Patriots pass rush really started to tee off. It's also, they know that they're in pass mode. This offensive line is decimated by injuries. Milton Williams, Chase on, they really started to hunt the quarterback.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter, same score, fourth down for the Chargers, still trying to make something happen, and Milton Williams rushing up the middle, sacking Herbert. Williams and Vrabel, they love it. There was something about Vrabel getting a
bloody lip.
Look at that, bloody lip. There it is. I thought I was going to see it. The Patriots win 16-3.
He liked it.
I know he liked it.
He's old school. Here's the Patriots locker room afterward.
Hey, listen to me, fellas. I can't tell you how proud I am, okay, to sit here and be your coach. Okay, you guys have worked so hard for this opportunity. We're going to enjoy it. Okay, we said all along, you got to be willing to spill some blood. Okay, and the big dogs come out in January. When Milk came over there, he knocked the living out of it. Yes, sir. Okay? But I ain't afraid to spill a little blood either. Okay, but I want to tell you this: we're a team. Okay, and we're going to do this thing together, and everybody here is a part of it.
Just even some of the cutaway shots of the players there, you see how intense they are in that moment. What, Dan? Yeah, they should be. Okay, sorry. You're looking at something else. The Patriots allowed just 3 points, tied for the fewest they've ever allowed in a postseason game. And they were all over Justin Herbert last night. We showed some of it there, pressuring him on over half of his dropbacks. The 6 sacks were tied for their second most in a playoff game and the most since the 2017 divisional round against Tennessee. Marcus, how impressive was that Patriots defense last night? I know you're upset about you didn't get to talk to Miss Lisa, but that smile is right back on your face talking about some good defense.
I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. It was a little bit of nostalgia. And it's rightfully so that we talk about Tom Brady so much, but we forget to talk about them Super Bowl runs with those defenses in New England. And it was phenomenal. I love the way that Vrabel drew this up. He used the backer here to influence the center and then bring the wrap around. Usually when you get this protection, the center is going to slide away from the back. The back picks up anything else. Vrabel takes the center out by bringing his linebacker up straight over his head and forces him to make a block. Usually centers like to drop back and probe so they could catch this wraparound guy, but it was a phenomenal job knowing protection and knowing how to get after the quarterback. This was one of those sacks, but it reminded me too, for as much as we talk about Drake Maye and the youth on this football team, you cannot quantify Mike Vrabel being a player in these situations and also being a coach in these situations. There was one play where they actually made a good play on the back end defensively, and the defensive end is running off the field, and Vrabel gets on him about not having contained. That is coaching. That is making sure that doesn't get us next week. I love what he's doing.
That's a great point. I love that tape as well. I say this in a respectful and admiration element. I watched their tape defensively. I have no clue what their defense is.
Nor did the Chargers.
I watch them. Like, I don't know what the coverage is. I'm sitting there. I'm going, I don't know if it's a 2-safety defense. I don't know if it's a 1-safety defense. I don't know if they're in zone. I don't know if they're in man.
Spillane said it after the game. The Charger player said, we had no idea what you guys were running.
And I'm sitting there as a quarterback and going, you can't play with clarity when you're against this defense right now. And I think that's why you saw, the huge difference in the game is the red zone. Right? And you watch this team play red zone defense, and you're sitting there, and the Chargers are running pass concepts, expecting one coverage and getting a different coverage. I just don't know what the coverage is. Is it cover 2? Is it cover 3? Is it all-out pressure? Are they dropping people out underneath? Or is one side playing zone and one side playing man? And I just think as an offense, when you're playing against this defense, you're almost guessing. You're almost hoping to fall into a good play call rather than strategically getting them into a coverage that you can attack. I don't know what their defense is. I have no clue what the coverage is.
We always talk about players stepping up when someone goes down.
Yep.
You guys know the name Zach Core? Does that name mean anything?
I do not.
Inside linebackers coach for the Patriots, and their defensive coordinator, Terrell Williams, could not do it because of health. They said, Zach Core, you're the play caller tonight. Zach Core called the game last night as a young defensive assistant and was amazing. They had one play of 10 yards or more.
Yeah.
They went 1 for 10 on third down. And I know everyone's going to talk about the offensive line. That offense that we saw from the Chargers was completely flummoxed throughout the game. And I'll say it because everyone's viling on him here. Herbert needs to eat some of it today.
No, Justin did not play well.
And that's the third playoff game where he hasn't played well.
I thought they had Justin playing at a very frantic pace, made him see things that weren't there. And for Justin Herbert to play that frantic, that unsettled, in moments when he was, I know Tom Brady was talking about Jalen Hurts leaving clean pockets yesterday.
He left a bunch of them.
Justin Herbert did the same thing last night.
He did get beat up in this game in his defense, and I know what you guys are saying. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this Patriots team will face the winner of the game here tonight. So you think about this Pittsburgh offense against that defense or the Texans offense against that defense.